if he's not checking all of the boxes, he's not for you.
Imitation isn't flattery, it's just annoying me. And I'm too about it. And the dirt that they threw on my name turn to...
Hey guys, this video has been kind of long awaited. Not to you guys, but to me, because I feel it kind of feels weird doing like Vlogmas. We're doing Vlogmas and like coming out the wazoo saying, oh, I have a YouTube channel, forcing people to support it, and there's no context, there's no update, there's no, hey, sit down, here I am. There's no like gradual, it was kind of just like pushed in everyone's face. So I wanted to sit down and do a little Q&A for you guys and basically talk to you guys about where I've been, what I've been doing, what I'm working on, where I see this channel going, how I plan on using this channel, and yeah, just having you guys sit down and talk to me and get to know who I am as a creator, individual, woman, etc., etc. So for those of you who don't know, I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York, and I moved to Columbus, Ohio in 2011. So it's been over like 11 years. Wait, yeah, 11 plus 10 is 21. Yeah, 11 years since I moved here. I graduated from Kent State University in 2019. So 19, 20, 21, 20. It's been 3 years since I've graduated, going on 4 years. It's kind of weird. I studied fashion merchandising and fashion media. I've studied abroad in Italy. I've been to Milan, Italy, Siena, Italy, Rome, Italy, Florence, Italy. I've been to Barcelona, Spain. I've passed through Amsterdam. I've traveled a little bit in my college years. I created a fashion organization. I walked in a bunch of different fashion shows. I was a visual merchandiser for a Target store near me. And then I became what I am now, which is a space and presentation business partner over the home department. So I basically work with buyers, planners, management to say what assortment goes where, with like the visual team, obviously. So we all worked hand in hand to get the presentation out to you guys, that you guys love shopping so much. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. I have a 2-year-old min pin. I love creating content. I love TikTok. Which is so crazy because in corporate America, it's like frowned upon to like social media. Everyone's like, I don't like it. And I'm like, I am a content creator, so awkward. So yeah. What else? I love going back home to New York to visit my family. I'm always popping up on them. I guess we should get right into the questions because I don't want to spill too much. And I definitely asked y'all to ask me questions. So if y'all are watching this video and you have not contributed towards this video by asking a question and you are my friend, oh, you know what's coming. Y'all have seen the vlogs. I hold people accountable when it comes to support because I get that same support back, if not more. So to get right into it, I'm taking these questions from Instagram questions. So yeah, I'm looking scared. Okay, first question is, who can you tell everything to? Honestly, I wanna say, it's a combination of two people. If I had to pick one person right now, someone that I know is like going to pick up the phone no matter what, even if it's 3 o'clock in the morning, they're going to answer, they're going to be available to talk and drop everything. It has to be Breeze. And I would say my friend Taylor and Carlo, but they're in Cleveland. Taylor's phone is always on Do Not Disturb, so there's no telling with her. Carlo is either always at work or at practice. He would probably be the second, and then Taylor would be the third because her phone is always on Do Not Disturb. So Taylor, if you're watching this, I love you, but that's why. But yeah, those are the three main people that I feel like I can tell everything to. Like, they pretty much know everything about me, have seen me through like my worst times. Yeah. And Priscilla, but she goes ghost. Priscilla is my best friend, but she goes ghost. She's one of those best friends that like you both acknowledge that you're both always busy. Well, she's always busy, like out the state busy traveling, and she almost never answers her phone because she's always in a meeting. Like with me, my job is project based, so I'm not always in a meeting, but with her, she has a lot of meetings, so she would be the fourth person. But other than those four people, for sure, there's nobody else that I can tell literally everything to. Everything. And when I say everything, I mean like the worst of the worst, the best of the best, and there will be no judgment. What is the most embarrassing memory from school? Oh my God. So there was one, oh my God. This was a very, very, very long time ago. I'm not sure about, well, I kind of have two. One's not really that embarrassing, but I think I was in like second grade and my mom had just got her haircut. And I'm pretty sure all the black girls know, or like all the girls in general know this feeling, or like have attempted or have done this. But my mom had got a haircut, and I remember I went to school with pigtails in my head, and I was in art class, and I took them little itty bitty blue, they were either blue or pink art scissors, and cut one of my ponytails off my head and held my hair, looked at it, and my teacher came to me. I was all in the back. My teacher came to me and was like, "Did you just cut your hair now?" And I'm showing it to her, and she asked me why, and I was like, "I'm gonna be like my mommy." So yeah, that's the first one. The second one was more recent. I planned, I think this was the very, very, very first fashion show I ever planned with my organization at Kent State. And everything, well, how did it happen? There was like some technical difficulties that was going on. No, I think we didn't start on time. We didn't start on time because there was stuff with like technical issues, models, etc., etc. And this was the first event I've ever, it was in collaboration with another organization. And it was the first event I've ever did that this many people have showed up. Like when I tell you they packed, if you know Kent State, you know where the ballroom is. And it was packed. Like we had to pull out chairs from the hallways. Like it was packed. So for us to not start on time and to have technical issues, I was so embarrassed. And I just remember like at the end when like all the reps and stuff would go on stage and thank everyone, I remember going up there like shaking with the mic in my hand, like the spotlight was on me. I was so, not embarrassed, but like I guess it was kind of anxiety. That wasn't, it's not that embarrassing, but to me it is, because you work so hard for something and planning something, and when it doesn't go your way, it's like you feel like all else has failed. But then when I asked everybody after, they were like, yeah, like the show was so good, blah blah blah, but I low-key think they were just saying that just to make me feel better. So yeah, what is your dream job? I don't think I really have a dream job. I have a dream career, if you will, and I know people are like, well, it's all the same thing. It's actually not. I want to be able to make money while I'm sleeping, make money while I'm traveling, do whatever I want when I wake up and still be making money. I love all things interior decoration / staging, event planning, photography, videography, modeling, styling, set design, like all that combined into one agency. That would be my dream career, is to have this like big warehouse building and people come to my space for all those different things. Like you can have an event there, you can do photo shoots there, you can rent out the space for whatever the heck you want. And I hire different, I have like an agency and I have the space, but then I also have like a set amount of people that are photographers, videographers, barbers, hairstylists, nail people, estheticians, painters, musical artists, producers, whatever. And like I would contract them to different jobs. So kind of to have like an agency, but I still have to like think about it. I still have to think about like how it would work, but that's like my dream career. Where will you be in 5 years? So 5 years from now is basically 2028, because it's about to be 2023, which is so crazy to think about, Lord Jesus. Imagine thinking about 2030. No. God willing, in 5 years, I will be 30 years old. I'll be 30 years old in 5 years, and I'm hoping that my business is running. Well, God willing, my business will be running. I will be in my own house. Possibly, if not married, then a fiance to a loving, caring, God-fearing man. My podcast with my girls would have 1 million subscribers on everything. Black Women Link Up. What else? Between then, I would love to be on Forbes 30 under 30, because I'm just so, like, I'm a very multifaceted person. Like, if you know me, you know that I'm very, like, I'm always dipping and dabbling into so many different things. And I feel like someone that's capable of doing that much and still working like a full-time remote job is kind of crazy. So not to like toot my own horn, but I don't know. It's something that I can see myself doing in the near future. So yeah, that's what I see myself. That's where I see myself between now and being 30 years old, which sounds so crazy. It really hits me. Like when I get asked stuff like that, I'm like, I can still see myself in that like 21-year-old phase, but then it hits me and then it's like, girl, you need to grow up right now because you're about to be 30 years old. Like, I will say, compared to a lot of other people, I'm in a better place than they are, thank God. But like, I don't know, it's weird. It's so freaking weird. Other question, what's your favorite restaurant or type of food to eat? I'm not picky, I don't know. My favorite dish in general is chicken Alfredo. I love a good chicken Alfredo. But my favorite food overall is seafood. Like, I love seafood. Fried calamari, shrimp, crab legs, salmon, catfish. Yeah. What would you consider the #1 rule for being a bad MFBITCH? The #1 rule for being that. The #1 rule would be to always choose yourself first. That's something that I had to learn in the last, like, almost the last year, is to like always choose yourself no matter what. Like friendships, relationships, job opportunities. Like, if people come up to you and like stuff may seem good right now, really think about how it'll benefit you. If it does not directly benefit you in any capacity, it's not for you. Everything in your life should benefit you right now, in 5 years, and 10 years, and 15 years. If it does not in any way, shape, or form benefit you, say no. It is okay to say no. It is okay to choose yourself every single time. And that's something that I had to like really smack myself and like hit myself with, is because I'm always doing for other people. Like, always throwing like dinners and like, I don't get me wrong, I love my friends, but like, I tend to not really take in that me time of like self-reflection and going through like just being alone in my alone phase and choosing myself with everything. Like, when people ask me to do stuff and I'm tired, I will still do it for them. Like jobs, photo shoots, whatever, I will still get up and do it because I know it's going to help them out. But I have to ask myself, like, would that same person do the same thing for you? Like, and be realistic and ask myself that. So yeah, always choose yourself first. Different ways you are taking care of your mental health. Lo-fi music. I stopped listening to a lot of like rap music, except for if I'm like out with my girls, whatever. But for the most part, when I'm by myself, I listen to lo-fi music because it's a lot more calming and relaxing than listening to hip hop and rap. I love doing self-care days. Dating myself, if you will, is probably the biggest thing. Cause I've always been the relationship type, y'all. Like always. Like it wasn't, this has probably been the longest. This has probably been the longest that I've gone without dating someone, I think. Yeah. I'm pretty sure because it would have been, it's basically been a year since I've been single. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so like my last relationship, the last relationship in college, we had broke up. It was mixy though, because like we broke up because of that whole situation, and then we were like low-key dating again, and then like graduation came around, and then so technically I wasn't single until the summer, like until when I graduated, and then up until like fully by myself up until January. So that was probably like half a year. Yeah. And I don't really count, like, I haven't really been in that many relationships, but I don't count middle school and high school as dating. Like, I don't count that. I will say my senior year, I was talking to someone, and then that ended. And then when I went to college, I was talking to someone my freshman year, which was the person that I ended up dating freshman, sophomore, and junior, senior year. And then was single that summer, like fully by myself, not talking to anybody that summer. And then winter came around and I started talking to my recent ex-boyfriend. And then we broke up last December, and it's fully been a year, y'all. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, just dating yourself, listening to yourself, listening to your body, doing things that make you feel good. So like for me, it's working out, getting my nails done, getting my hair done. My hair's not done right now because I just recently cut it into a bob. Going shopping, like just treating yourself, doing things that make you happy. Like, so yeah. What defines being a boss for you? I love how all these questions are like boss babe questions. I love it. Being a boss, I don't know. Like I would love to define myself as being a boss, but I don't see myself as that yet. But I would say someone that's capable of leading, but also knowing when to follow. Someone that's capable of balancing, you know. So, okay, I guess I would consider myself being a boss because everything that I do, from marketing myself, being my own HR, being my own social media management, being my own planner, being my own recruiter, being my own tech person, camera person, all of the above that goes into everything that I do. So let me just put this into perspective. So I have my corporate 9-to-5 job that I work remotely. That's the first thing that I do when I wake up in the morning. That no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I see what I need to get done that day, whether I have morning meetings, whether I have a project I need to finish, etc., etc. After that, I have my staging job. I do real estate staging. It also contains social media management. So not only do I stage those properties, but I do her social media for her. So when I'm staging, I'm also doing social media at the same time and like recording content, etc., etc. After that, well, throughout the day, I'm checking my emails. I'm seeing if anyone needs anything from me. Like, again, I'm into event planning. So like if anything comes up for that I need to do or like send, I'm doing stuff for that. I do like a bunch of brand partnerships. So like I'm always signing contracts. I have, my mom is probably like, I call my mom momager, but I'm always sending her contracts to read, and then she'll be like, okay, cool, or like read this through or whatever. And then I'm signing contracts, and then I'm coming back and saying like, okay, do I need to create content? Do I need to clean my house? Do I need to do my hair? Do I need to like uphold all these things that go into being a multifaceted creative? It's a lot. It's a lot. And then depending on like whatever the partnership is, you either have to go out and get stuff, or you have to like go out and get stuff for the scenery that you are trying to portray within your content. So it's just a lot of financial, like social stuff that goes into being a boss. Okay, we're back. Yeah, the same as like the mental health question, except when I'm feeling down, I shop a lot more than what I'm supposed to, which I'm trying to work on. I'm trying to find different, like, better ways that I can make myself feel good about when I'm in certain situations in the house. Like, I want to be able to, that's why I invest so much in my space, because I want to be able to come home and like take a breath of fresh air, like have my self-care in my bathroom, etc., and just be okay. What is the one non-living thing you would take if you had to evacuate Earth for Mars? Ketsi, I love you, but what the hell? Babe, let's be, okay, I'm just gonna answer it. One non-living thing I would take if I had to evacuate Earth for Mars. Probably, I was gonna say my a notebook, so that I can document everything that was going on while I'm in Mars. It would be a notebook. And I would take a phone, but then you need a charger. And I would take my Bible, but I can't write in the Bible. Yeah, because that's disrespectful to write in the Bible. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not. Can you stop sniffing everything on this counter, please? What was your most eye-opening experience this year? Oh my God. Not just this year, but like the past 2 years, probably losing so many loved ones. You don't realize how short life is until it's happening right in front of you. Birth, death, just seeing like how fast people can go, and like even the takeoff situation, that was so I'm sure it was unintentional. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it was very unintentional. And that just goes to show that like someone even with that much security, peers, whatever, posse, what have you, like your life can literally be taken in an instant. And it's your job to make sure that like you have left your mark, your legacy on this earth for your loved ones and loved ones to come. So yeah, definitely losing loved ones. I don't ever want to feel like, I don't want to live life in regret. Like, I don't want to regret not calling my grandma. I don't want to regret not spending time with my mom. I don't want to regret not telling my friends when I'm not okay. I don't want to regret not investing as much time and effort into myself as to what I know I potentially can. I don't want to regret, you know, not taking those risky chances whenever I have the opportunity to do so. So just taking all that in and like telling myself that like, yo, now's the time. Whether it's family, friends, business, personal, now's the time. Last question, are you single? I am single. And you know the crazy part, like I don't want to be single. I'm not the single type, but I'm tired of settling, and I'm tired of settling because I don't want to be single, if that makes sense. Like I'm tired of accepting whoever comes my way, talking the talk and not being able to walk the walk. Like I know what I want in a relationship. I know what I want in a man, and I have to start telling myself like, if he's not checking all of the boxes, he's not for you. Like there's people out there that will check all the boxes. I don't care what society says. Like even in the before, let's back up there. I'm a firm believer that perfection is not real. I do believe that everyone's going to come with baggage, but at the same time in doing that, you learn how to deal with it, you learn how to cope with it, you learn how to communicate through it, especially in a relationship. And that's one of the things, that's one of my boxes. Like you have to be able to communicate with me, because otherwise you're gonna be in your feelings and I'm gonna be playing the guessing game in my head. And then we're both gonna be arguing with each other. And for what? Being in a relationship is being in a team. And there's no I in team. Yeah, I'm single until my Prince Charming can come rescue me from the buffoonery that I've been living through. It's real ghetto out here. Being single out here is real ghetto. But I'm doing it until Prince Charming comes and sweeps me off my feet. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoy. Be sure to like, comment, share with your friends, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you are notified whenever I post. Follow me on Instagram at Brianna Styles, 2 N's in the Brianna, 2 S's at the end of Styles, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.